Hi everyone, welcome back to another meditation. My name is Sage and I work for the Oregon City Public Library. Today I wanted to continue off a previous video that I filmed about ego death and really put it into practice today, the meditation aspect of it. So in that video I really explained what ego death means. So if you're not sure, or if you haven't watched that yet, I would definitely recommend watching that one first, and then coming back if you're ready to really sink into the practice. So we're gonna jump right into it. So find a comfortable seat or feel free to lie down. I always like to feel really comfortable in meditation, so if you want to wrap yourself in a blanket or a sweatshirt or go lie out in the sun, it feels really nice. We're gonna just get a little more comfortable here. We'll bring our shoulders back and down, especially if you're seated. Send your breath to your belly. Notice your body. Connect with it. Any movement internally. Maybe your heartbeat. You're always free to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Notice where you may be holding on to tension in the body. And if it feels comfortable to do so, maybe start to release some of that tension. Really soften the body. Sink into your seat or to the ground or your bed or the couch. Find that balance of letting your limbs fall heavy, your bones feel heavy, but also when you start to connect with the breath, feeling that sense of weightlessness. So in meditation, you may have heard of the term your third eye, and it's just referring to this point between your eyes, maybe a little bit higher above the bridge of the nose. And with your eyes closed or kind of softly unfocused, we're going to take our internal gaze toward that area where you might call it a third eye. Just looking forward. Take a breath into the belly. Let it go. We're going to start to kind of work with the ego here. We're going to let it seep in, not that it's hard for it to take over, and we're going to work with it. So we're going to start just by thinking of kind of a bigger event within the world today. There's a lot going on, and maybe you're watching this years after it's been posted, and maybe there's something new going on. I know, whether it's the virus or civil rights, the climate, lots of big events happening around us. Maybe there are some big events that are really personally affecting you. And go ahead and just focus on one. Maybe the one that gave you the biggest gut reaction. And we're going to dig a little deeper. Notice just when you name this event, how your body responds. Where do you feel maybe some movement, maybe a sinking feeling? Just notice. And here we're going to decide, where does this original feeling come from? If you can name an emotion attached to it, why do you feel fear? Why do you feel unsure? Give yourself some reasons. They don't have to be sentences, they don't have to be a full collegiate argument. They can just be gut feelings. Maybe they're memories. Maybe of things other people have told you. And decide if this response to this big event is yours or someone else's. And when you take away all of these layers of identity and judgment and insecurity, look at the event one more time. Say it in your head. Say it out loud. And notice how your body responds. Thank you all for joining me today. Today we really tackled the ego side of ego death, and in the next video we'll work more on the death of the ego death. But it's really important just to continue to understand your biases and where they're coming from. So that's my advice to you for the week. Just continue to notice. Thanks, everyone.